I'm making this video because, well, there was a question about why I chose 6 inches to pump my water from the airlift pump. Well, 6 inches is all that's required. This system is all one height. There's my gravel bed, there's my water, all the same height. It's all in the same tank. Now this is a wicking bed, and I do cuttings here. Those cuttings sit just slightly below the surface. What I have in this fish tank is 27 7-inch catfish, and I'm not sure you'll be able to see this, but there are 28 11-inch tilapia, all in this tank, all being filtered by a 2 by 2 by 1 foot gravel bed. I think that comes out to 6.25 cubic feet. One of the very helpful things is this radial filter. The radial filter is also at the same height. So without having to raise water, except, you know, since I didn't want to cut through the side of this tank and put another bulkhead in, I did make a rise of 6 inches to come up over the edge. But if this had been a fiberglass tank, I could have plumbed this pipe right directly into the side of the gravel bed. It would have been under the gravel, but it could have gone directly into the gravel, and there would have been absolutely no rise at all. But it doesn't really matter, because this pump is putting out, it has the capability of putting out 1,000 gallons per minute. I mean per hour, 1,000 gallons per hour. Well, I'm actually not even utilizing 1,000 gallons per hour. I can do that, but I've got it turned down just slightly, because this tank used to be well, it used to have a bell siphon on it. And there's kind of, what I did here was I took a 2-inch pipe and I put lots of holes and slots and things in it, so that it would just make certain that some fish didn't go down the 1-inch hole there. You see, that's the problem. I've only got a 1-inch hole, which was fine for my bell siphon, but it's restricting the flow for this setup. And if I could do it all over again without great amount of work, I would use a 2-inch hole there. But I got to tell you, one other thing, these radial filters, they are fantastic. That pad's been sitting there for 2 days now. The reason I put that pad there was just to see what kind of gunk comes through after the radial filter. There is no gunk coming through after the radial filter. That's perfectly clean. It hasn't accumulated any gunk at all. So a one height system can work. The way I made this is I have a PVC fence down here holding back the gravel. And once you get past that, well, okay, so you've got your fish tank, and now what are you going to do for your plants? If you wanted a raft system, you'd probably have to exclude the fish from the roots. But you could do that again with another PVC fence. So this is one height system, and it works wonderful.